United fans finally have a reason to celebrate. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani has officially completed the acquisition of 100% ownership of Manchester United, marking a historic turning point for one of the world's most iconic football clubs. The takeover ends a tumultuous era under the Glazer family, whose 19-year reign was marked by consistent fan opposition, financial controversy, and declining performance on the pitch. United supporters have long voiced their discontent over the club's direction, debt levels, and lack of investment in infrastructure and footballing operations. Protests became a recurring feature at Old Trafford, with the famous green and gold movement symbolizing the call for change. Sheikh Jassim, Qatari royal and chairman of Qatar Islamic Bank, has vowed to restore Manchester United to its former glory. His vision for the club reportedly includes clearing its debts, investing heavily in the squad, upgrading the historic Old Trafford Stadium, and revitalizing the club's global commercial and community outreach. In his official statement following the acquisition, Sheikh Jassim emphasized his commitment to respecting the traditions and values of Manchester United, while building a footballing dynasty rooted in success, unity, and sustainability. His team has already begun evaluating key areas for improvement, from executive leadership to youth development. Fans have reacted with a mix of elation and cautious optimism. Supporters groups that once led anti-Glazer marches are now shifting their focus toward holding the new ownership accountable to the high standards expected at a club of United stature. Social media has been ablaze with celebratory posts, many hailing this as the beginning of a new era for the Red Devils. While challenges remain both on and off the pitch, the mood around Old Trafford has been transformed almost overnight. With fresh leadership, financial firepower, and renewed ambition, Manchester United may finally be on the path to reclaiming its place at the pinnacle of English and European football. Glory.
Joyce. Sheikh Jassim's takeover promises a bold new era at Old Trafford. After more than a decade of frustration, mismanagement, and dwindling hopes, the clouds have finally lifted over Old Trafford. Manchester United fans around the globe have every reason to celebrate as the long-speculated and eagerly anticipated takeover is now official. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani has completed his full acquisition of Manchester United Football Club, marking the end of the Glazer era and the beginning of what many believe will be a golden chapter in the club's storied history. This seismic change has been a long time coming. The Glazers' has been marred by controversy, discontent, and underperformance. While Manchester United did enjoy some success under Sir Alex Ferguson during the early years of their ownership, the post-Ferguson era has been plagued by instability, poor financial decisions, inconsistent transfers, and a revolving door of managers. For fans who've watched the club slip from its pedestal atop English and European football, the news of Sheikh Jassim's takeover isn't just exciting, it's redemptive. Sheikh Jassim, a Qatari royal and prominent businessman, has long been known for his passion for football and admiration for Manchester United. His successful bid to acquire 100% ownership of the club was not only a statement of financial power but also a clear signal of intent to restore Manchester United to its rightful place among the elite of world football. In his first statement as owner, Sheikh Jassim promised a comprehensive and strategic revitalization of Manchester United Football Club, and hinted at ambitious investments in infrastructure, talent development, and global branding. More importantly, he assured supporters that the heart and soul of the club, the fans, the academy, the history will never be compromised. For years, fans have voiced their concerns and protests against the previous regime. From the Glazers out movement to public displays of discontent, it has been abundantly clear that the supporters wanted change. The 2021 pitch invasion that led to the postponement of a game against Liverpool was one of the most visible acts of protest in Premier League history and highlighted the breaking point. Now, those same fans can breathe a collective sigh of relief. This takeover isn't just about replacing owners, it's about restoring trust, respect, and identity. For the first time in years, fans believe their voices have truly been heard, and hope is no longer just a romantic notion, it's a tangible reality. According to insider sources, Sheikh Jassim's leadership team is already working behind the scenes to overhaul the club's organizational structure. A new football director is expected to be appointed, one with a modern, data-driven approach to player recruitment and development. The club's scouting network, once the envy of Europe, will be revitalized with a focus on identifying emerging talent both locally and globally. Moreover, Old Trafford, once dubbed the Theatre of Dreams, has in recent years become outdated compared to newer, state-of-the-art stadiums. Sheikh Jassim has committed significant funds to the redevelopment and modernization of the stadium, ensuring it remains a fortress and a beacon of Manchester United's legacy. The future of the current manager has been secured for the time being. Sheikh Jassim has reportedly given his full backing to the coaching staff, assuring them of autonomy and resources. However, this new regime will be marked by accountability. Mediocrity will no longer be tolerated. Expectations are sky high. Fans are dreaming of marquee signings, the return of a clear playing philosophy, and most importantly, a return to winning ways. The Premier League, Champions League, and other major trophies are now firmly back in the club's crosshairs. Beyond finances and footballing operations, there's also a cultural dimension to this acquisition. Sheikh Jassim has spoken about respecting the traditions of Manchester United, a club steeped in working-class history, resilience, and the legacy of icons like Busby, Best, Charlton, Cantona, and Ferguson. His plan reportedly includes deepening ties with former players, involving club legends in mentoring roles, and elevating the role of the Manchester United Academy. The goal isn't just to build a successful team, it's to rebuild a dynasty, a culture, and a sense of purpose that had been lost. Manchester United is already one of the most recognizable sports brands in the world, with an unmatched global fan base. Sheikh Jassim's business acumen and international influence are expected to turbocharge United's commercial prospects. From new sponsorship deals to strategic partnerships across Asia and the Middle East, the club is poised to dominate not just on the pitch, but off it as well. With the resources now available, United can afford to compete with the likes of Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich, both in terms of attracting talent and investing in innovation. The club's women's team, youth divisions, and global community initiatives are all expected to benefit as part of an overarching vision of excellence and inclusion. As euphoric as this moment is, it's also a time for patience. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and rebuilding a club of Manchester United's magnitude is a complex task. Mistakes may still occur, but the difference now is that there's a clear, ambitious vision and leadership with the capacity to realize it. Supporters are urged to unite, to continue showing the passion that makes Manchester United more than just a football club, it's a global family. The long nights of despair are behind. A new sunrise gleams on the horizon of Old Trafford. The age of uncertainty is over. With Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani now at the helm, Manchester United fans can finally dare to believe again. The chants will echo louder, the scarves will wave prouder, and the dreams will stretch further. The road ahead is long, but for the first time in years, it feels like the club is headed in the right direction. The Theatre of Dreams is no longer a place of faded memories, it's once again a stage for glory, greatness, and the unbreakable spirit of Manchester United. Glory,